it's an intense energy. So as far as the cards go today, we're starting with Temperance reversed. So definitely like there's not a feeling of balance, and I would say that's accurate. People are feeling very kind of like, yeah, we are stressed. I feel like the consciousness of the planet in general is stressed, because Europe is trying to figure out what the hell they're going to do about the United States, because they're like, what is up with them? Our allies are like, and Canada as well. China is very disgusted with us right now. And it's this thing of like, we're not going to tolerate. They're feeling very intolerant about, this is like, we're not going to be doormats. We're not going to put up with this crap, this nonsense, and that wishy-washy. Saturn in Pisces can feel very wishy-washy, because it's basically a lot of emotions and water looking for structure. And with Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini, there's like this energy of like wanting to see how far you can push the boundaries. Like, what is that? How far can we expand the boundaries before something erupts? And it's just literally push, push, push. There's also a lot of, deception. And whether it's self-deception or whether it's like being deceived, there's like, I have personally actually seen news stories coming out of India that are lies. I fact checked them, and it's a station, CNN 18, that appears to be like a regular just local CNN station, but it's out of India, and the guy that owns it is friends with who, and so these how these billionaires hang out together. So he's friends with the dude, and there are stories supporting the evidence, false evidence, that this Abrego Garcia guy is actually a gang member. Okay, but those are not it's not true. No one found any evidence in the courts. That's why so yeah, when you have this, it's kind of like it used to be sort of like a friend of mine told me this, Pleasant told me that it's sort of like a thing where it used to mean like giving a gift, because it's like the 7 stars has to do with Venus. But this is kind of, in this situation, the gift, that which giveth is also that which taketh away. So it's that, like one hand is not washing the other. It's like you've got like a lot of like shady stuff going on, and not being above board, and just seeing what they can get away with. Just seeing how far they can push the system. And, we have like, this is like, the Page of Wands is like a message of truth, and it's a spiritual card. Wands are very spiritual, so it's coming up quickly. There is a message of truth, and a message of a voice of wanting justice and action, and that's coming forward too. And there's this feeling of like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Where are we going? This actually also represents kind of the river Styx. It's like, are we ending? Are we headed to death? Are we heading to the death of our nation, or the death of democracy? We're definitely seeing some really strange things, right? And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is like all about karma, karmic justice, instant karma, things happening that are fate beyond our control. And so, tomorrow is the big day to get out and show your love, and also boycotting spending money on the big corporations this weekend, 18th, 19th, 20th. So if you're doing that, and this is, it's not over till it's over, right? It isn't over till it's over, and that's usually the way it is. So yeah, this is like a celebration. So there will be some victories, but we'll see what happens. It's like definitely to be continued. Also, I am going to be teaching a tarot class. I don't even know if people are getting this, because if people are seeing it. I feel like on TikTok people are hopefully seeing my videos in a timely way, because that's important to me. So anyway, I hope you have a blessed day. Be safe, whatever you're doing tomorrow. Have a wonderful Passover, Easter weekend. Today was Good Friday. So blessings.